about you?
I'm good. I'm good. Same old, same old. Yeah. Just busy with my work and just doing some daily basis like this. Nothing really special happening.
I see. Okay, so how about Christine? Welcome back, Christine.
Hello, everybody.
Yes, how are you doing, Christine?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yes, welcome back again. Now we have new visitors or participants, Aliona. Glad you can make it today, Aliona. How are you today? She's still connecting her audio. Okay, there you go, Aliona. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, so how about Aliona? You are from Russia, right? Or
No,
Ukraine?
I'm from Ukraine.
So how's the situation in Ukraine right now?
Pretty difficult, but
I'm sorry. Yeah. All right. So Nathan, welcome back, Nathan.
Hello, how are you?
Fine. Good to see you again, Nathan.
Yeah, I'm very happy to see you again as well. It's always very good to see you. It's a huge pleasure.
All right. Thank you very much. How about Demetrius? Demetrius, how are you?
Hello, hello. Good afternoon to all of you. Nice to see you. I'm Dimitris, and I'm from Greece.
Okay. Thank you very much, Demetrius. Now, guys, I think we can start now our conversation. Have you read the topic that I post in the group?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so that is, yeah. So do you like it?
Yes.
Yeah, very much.
That is about the emotional intelligence, right? So let's see. Christine, you wanna say first, Christine? If you have
Oh, I have.
if you have the question, you can follow the question.
Okay. Um, the first one is, what are the characteristics of a person who is emotionally intelligent? This person has good intuition and reacts on his intuition. Do you want to hear more?
Lynn, we can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
Yes, I'm sorry, I was mute. Okay, so you wanna say more about the emotional intelligence? If you watch the videos, there are a lot of tips on, yes, if you watch it, there are 7 tips on how you become emotional intelligence. Number 1 is striving improvement. And number 2, power of pose, emotionally leveling, transformation, leadership, explaining their critics, and what else? Careful with commitments and deciphering strangers. So if you watch the video, then you can express your ideas and share your thoughts in our conversation today. All right. So let me see. Nathan. Nathan, have you watched it?
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, I have already watched it. It's a very good tip, very good video to watch. So I just would like to comment that the first tip, the first point of the video, it's about starving for improvement. Is something that I have done in my life. I I am striving for improvement day by day, year by year. So it works very well. I'm not the same person than 10 years before. Today, I can recognize my emotion in an easy way. So I think it's a very important tip, very important point, because in my mind, I think it starts in your mindset. The first step is your mindset. So that's it. Thank you.
All right. So yes, you should know yourself better if you need some improvement, right? Or you have to explore many things, learn new things that you can improve yourself. Like here, you are joining in our community and trying to do the tasks, challenges on how to improve yourself, your speaking skills, your accent or vocabulary. So, yes, you should know yourself better. What else? Who wants to speak more? Oh, let's see. Maria Angelica, you want to say something?
Yes, yes, I think that this is an interesting point about the feelings, and many times we are in front of our feelings and the feelings of the other person, and you need to deal with these and respect the others. And we have many situations that you need to listen first, think about what you answer, and have a possibility to change uh, things immediately. I think that this emotional intelligence is one thing that we can develop in our life, working and living together other people like your co-workers. And we have many characteristics about the intelligent emotional intelligent person. And I think that this is a kind of a good sense that you need to be in front of the others, in front of the situation, and respecting our feelings, respecting our attitudes. This is don't be nervous, don't be excited with something. We need to be calm. We need to think about what has happened. This is how we can control our emotional intelligence, because our feelings are strong, and sometimes I want to fight with some people, but we need to control this. And I think that it is one thing that we learn in our life, how to stay with these situations.
I think you are talking about number two tips, that the power of pause. You have to think
Okay,
first, yeah, right? Before you say
okay.
anything. Mm.
About the characteristics, I think that we need to learn to listen. We need to, for example, notice a problem, to be in front of this problem, and how are you solve this. This is our characteristic that you have to be in front of this. Okay.
Yes, thank you very much, Maria Angelica. Okay, so before I will assign you to the what's this? Before I will break out this room, I want to listen all of your opinion about this topic. So let's move on to, let's see, Maria Trendadi. Trendadi. How to pronounce your
Trindade.
family name?
You can call me only Maria. It's more,
Maria.
it's easier, I think. Okay. Because
Okay.
Trindade is my surname. So I would say something in general because I really watched the video, but I really can't remember all the tips. But I think it's a good way to improve our emotional intelligence when, like people say, you seek this improvement. It's like when some people say something and you got a strong emotion or feeling, it teaches something about you, like why I'm reacting this way, because probably it's something that I'm lacking on my personality, something that I have to improve. So why this is so bad for me? Why I'm reacting to the word like this? Why this is teaching me? And in the same time, I think it's a good way. I think it's the last tip when you can put yourself on other people place. So you are going to understand why people are reacting that way. So I'm going to be empathetic with them. Then I can see why they are reacting, and probably it won't affect me so much because I understand why they are like that way. So I think it's very important tip to improve our emotional intelligence.
So you should know the person's feeling as well before you react.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. Thank you very much, Maria. Let's go to Dimitris. How about you, Dimitris?
Yes, very nice conversation we're having. I just wanted to make an introductory comment regarding the differences between an emotional person and an emotional intelligent person. Most of times, emotional persons just show their anger, their anxiety, the fear in front of others because they don't need the way how to manage their emotions. They don't have the experience of how to do it. And whereas the emotional intelligent persons are persons who are able to manage not only the emotions of themselves, but the emotions of others. They have the ability to use their emotions and apply them to problem solving situations. And last but not least, they have the ability to manage emotions, to regulate their own emotions, and they know the way to cheer up the others or to calm down their feelings whenever they show a frustration and the like. And so just we have to wonder why people bully others, why people try to misbehave. Why do people misbehave to others and in toxic relationships or friendships? So this is due to insecurity and lack of emotional intelligence. So if we've got to try hard to understand the difference between yourself and someone else, as if we try to put ourselves into others' shoes. That's a very difficult thing to do because we've never take a moment out of our daily lives just to think of how we could improve our relationships with others. And we have to be empathetic. We have to trust others. We have to open ourselves to the other side and show what we can really do.
Wow, thank you very much for sharing your valuable inputs or ideas to us, Dimitris. Thank you so much. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Be empathetic to others before you react. Do not, when someone's angry, do not angry like you're also angry to them. So you should be listen their opinions, why they are angry. Avoid misunderstanding. Okay, so let's welcome. I don't know. Let's have a chance to Aliona. You wanna say something, Aliona? You wanna add before I will join you to the breakout rooms?
Unfortunately, I haven't watched this video. I haven't noticed that it was link. Okay, but I want to say that, in my opinion, the way to improving your emotional intelligence starts with understanding yourself. understanding your own emotions, your own needs, understanding how to protect yourself, like maybe not to protect, but to be confident and improve your self-awareness. And just after that, you will be able to understand other people's feelings, and you can deal with somebody's feelings, and you can stop, or you can calm down them. Yeah, just when you know yourself. It's the number one for me.
Yeah, thank you very much, Aliona. Okay, so how about Goyu? Are you still there, Goyu?
Yes, I'm still here. Hi,
Yes.
can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
So I want to talk about maybe like to be emotional intelligent in a company. So for example, like how do you explain your critics? Like the video says, the last tips. The last tip is explain your critics, right?
Yeah.
So I was thinking about maybe like when I was in my company. So we have two manager. The one is the main manager, as another one is his assistant. So the manager was treat us very equally, and he was always giving us feedback with a smile on his face, and he always give us some, like constructive critics, like how do you improve and what you have done really well. But our his assistant, the assistant manager was just like she was a little bit pushing, a little bit pressured on us. And she, when she talked to us, give us feedback, she was trying to attack on our employees, like, you are doing this badly, you perform really badly this week, I'm gonna give you a low score and your salary will be low this month. So that's why we always have an argument with her. And since she has become to the assistant of the manager, I think there is a big loss, a big redundancy in our company. Many staff has left. So that's why I think compared to her, the manager was is having a higher emotional intelligence, but she's the opposite. So I think to keep the employees in the company, maybe as a manager, they should talk more gently to their the coworkers and tell their staffs, give them constructive critics and some meaningful ways, uplifting ways to maybe to encourage them to do a better job, instead of just giving them attack or insulting them to let them leave their companies. Yeah.
Perfect, Goyo. Thank you very much. How about Nayana? Let's welcome Nayana. Hello, Nayana. Can you hear me?
Hi, thank you for having me.
Yes, welcome to our live.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, this is my first time. Uh, I love to choose first and second both tips. It's because I think we should be aware about our emotions, and I think when I listen to that video, I heard that we have to think of our hopes instead of thinking about weaknesses. So I really experienced I experienced it through this English learning process. I used to think my weaknesses in the beginning, but now I don't think those things, and I realize it's great to challenge ourselves. So it's a good point. And the second thing, uh, the power of a pause. I think it's good because we shouldn't be hurry to our our opinion or answer for someone, because we have to think before say something. So it's a good point. Yeah, I think silent people are very intelligent. Sometimes, silent people are very intelligent.
All right. Thank you very
That's
much,
all. That's
Nayana.
all from my side.
All right. No, thank you very much, Nayana. Okay, so what about Fabio? Can you share your thoughts about this topic before I
Yeah,
assign you?
hello, everybody. I was thinking in this, I think it's the third one, tick, that it says that you have to know how to label your emotion. I think that's at least personally what I don't do, or I don't know, I wasn't aware of. Like when you feel with excitement, or when you feel down, you are depressed, you have to label that in order to identify what are you feeling at the moment. And it's not about just saying, oh, I'm bad or I'm good. The video explained that there are a bunch of words to label to identify your emotions. So if you do so, you are more likely to solve the problem, or to recognize what are things that trigger that emotion, right? So I think that's very important, and it's actually something that probably I ignore, because I thought, if you have a strong emotion, either bad or good, you should just get rid of that, or enjoy it, but not label it. But I think, label it. It's a good way to keep track of what your feelings are, right, in the long run, so you can just like you know assess what you felt lately, what were your emotions, and changing changing them, right? Yes, that's a good tip there. Right?
Very much. Kaisife, you're
Okay.
here. Welcome again, Kaisife.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Yes, Kaisife. Guys, have you read the topic today, Kaisife?
Yes, I have.
Mm-hmm.
This is about a characteristic. It
Yes.
might be like intelligence.
Mm-hmm. You can share us about the your opinion about this topic, and then I will assign you, because I don't want you to waste your time, keep listening, and then you don't have time to practice together, right? So maybe you can just share a little bit, and then I will open this room. Guys, Faye, are you still there?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
I'm
what do you
here.
think about this topic?
This topic about someone who have a good characteristic to control their emotion and their difficulties. I think uh, this is this is strong people who can do it, and they have to how to say, do it step by step, I think, from their experience to face so many different people, different characteristics, and also they have to be patient and always control uh, their anger. Maybe this is the point for me, and uh, and try to be like careful and also friendly person to how to say, I lost something, to treat others like that. This is like maybe like to be a parent for other people. This is we need a wise, and we need fully control of our emotion. Yeah, that's all.
All right. So thank you very much, Asitha. Welcome, Asitha. Are you still there, Asita? All right, guys, now I will assign you when this conversation ends, then just rejoin with the same link, okay? So enjoy your conversation with your speaking partner. Here you go. Okay, let's see. Just accept the invitation, guys. Have you, Maria? Who's with me? Kaisifer, you're in room number 5. Nathan, room number 4. Dimitris, you're still with me? Yes, I don't assign you because since this is your first time, I wanna talk to you.
All right, no problem. Yeah.
Sure. Nathan, are you still there, Nathan? I assign you to room number 4. Just accept it. Guyu and Dimitri, you're in the main room. Guyu, yes. Can you open your cam, Guyu? Sure. Okay, so Dimitri, you are from Greece?
Yes,
Greece, right?
yes, I'm
So
from
are
Greece.
you an English
Yeah.
teacher?
Yes, yes, I've been teaching English for the last 21 years, and mostly in high schools. And I'm currently teaching at a model high school here in Ivan. It's a town in the northern part of Greece, and it's really great having to talk to kids which who are at a really good grade, good
Level.
level, yes.
Mm-mm-mm.
And I'm very excited about it.
Wow. How did you find our group? This group.
It is unique in the sense that it takes advantage of the conversation. Not only it, it doesn't only give the interlocutors the chance to change their own opinions, but there is also feedback in the end of the discussion. Feedback is very important. And also the video plays a major role because if you have watched it, once you watch the video, it's very easy then to reformulate your ideas and get to the core of the issue.
Exactly. And then do you also have you experience making videos or posting videos on social medias?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
I
Yeah.
see. So when you have courage to make a video, record yourself, and then try to post in the group. Because once you post something, and then people will try to connect with you, and that's how you will find more friends and speaking partner if you want to have speaking partner in the group. Some of them are very advanced, but the thing is they don't have this courage to post, like making videos and post in the group. They just lurking and try to checking all the posts in the fluency community.
Yeah, mostly I've enrolled in this online speaking sessions like yours because I think it's a very good idea for me to contribute to the fluency community. And it's more or less a give and take situation. I like giving more than taking. So, but as well, I also like to listen to others' views and opinions and share their anxieties and worries. So yeah, but posting a video is also an option later on. Why not?
Yes, sure. I encourage you. Okay, so let's welcome to Yun Wang. How are you, Yun Wang?
Hey, how are you? Sorry about the late.
Yes, actually, we only have 4 minutes left. Time flies, right? It's too
4 minutes left.
fast. Yeah. Anyway, we are going to have second session. Just join with the same link. Our
same
time.
link?
Yeah, because we only have.
When will that be?
Same here on Zoom.
Oh, same here?
Right away. When this session finished, just rejoin. Okay.
Right after the session ends.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, guys. Maria, you back in the main room. Where's your partner?
Yes, I was alone in the room number 4.
Your partner was Nathan. Nathan, you didn't join to Maria. She's waiting for you. Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't know what happens. I don't know because my connection maybe don't work very well. I don't know exactly what happened.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Maria.
No problem. I stay for a while waiting, then I came back.
That's okay. Okay, so we can continue even though we only have 3 minutes left. So let's move on. So can you please read the questions because I need to open my Facebook. But if you have it, can you please read it? Do you have it?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Yes, I mean the questions that
yes,
I posed.
I have the questions here.
Okay, so can you read?
Okay, number 1, what are the characteristics of a person who is emotionally intelligent? Number 2, are you good?
Just read one question and then we will answer.
Okay.
Yes,
that's
number
right.
one.
Number
one.
Do you want me to repeat it?
Oh, yes, and then you can share your opinion about it.
Okay, so what are the characteristics of a person who is emotionally intelligent? I think a person who is emotionally intelligent, they have a huge knowledge about themselves, first of all. They know when they react to some situation, they know exactly why they are reacting that way. So they have this knowledge about themselves, and they are also able to understand other people's feelings as well. So when you know yourself, you can know others better. I think it's the first characteristic, I think, in my opinion.
Okay, so what about the other questions, guys? Other questions, can you read it? And then you can give your opinion while I'm sending message to the other participants so they can come back to the second sessions. Will you continue?
All right, so I have to go back to my photo album to check your answers. Sorry. Okay, so the questions are what are the I want to pick this one. What are the advantages of being emotionally intelligent? So I think after being emotionally intelligent, you could easily control your emotions, control your tempers. For example, if like you're a high temper person who has a high temper, is usually to easily lose one's cool. So,
and my partner, we just answer 5 questions because we have many things to share, but it was very nice.
Yeah, because we only have 10 minutes that time. So who was your partner, Maria Angelica?
Was from Argentina, Fabio.
Fabio. Fabio. That was Fabio.
Okay. I don't know if he came back. I think not yet.
Yeah, not yet. Maybe he will come back later on. Okay, so let's continue. What was that? That was Guyu talking, but suddenly the session was finished. So let me see who is. No, we only are 5 here. 1, 2, 3. So add more. Okay. I don't know, guys. Maybe some of them, they don't know that we are having second session. So I think they left. I'm not sure. So let me, or would you like to open the breakout rooms or just talk in the main room?
I think that you can talk here because we are not.
Yes,
we're only 5.
Not a lot of.
Okay. Okay. So what else? Alyuna, who was your partner?
Christine.
Christine.
Yeah.
So how was
your? She started to tell me her story and suddenly interrupted with Zoom. Yeah.
I see. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Okay, I need to open, and then I need to share my screen so you can see the questions. You guys can see it. Hold on, please. Did you manage to take the quiz in the how emotionally intelligent are you? Have you managed it?
No.
No?
I'm not.
None of you. I see. There you go.
I saw. I have done.
Oh, okay. So how was the result? I mean, the feedback.
59. It's a good level emotional intelligence.
So then that means that you are emotionally intelligent.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay, so here you go, guys. The question I will share so you can see it. This one, can you see?
Yes.
Or I will just copy paste and then send in the
Why did you cut off the connection? I was in the middle of a sentence.
No, I didn't. That was we only have 40 minutes. So that's why.
14.
40 minutes. And then 40 minutes.
I see.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. So guys, I share the questions in the chat. Just check. And then I need to stop sharing because now we are how many are we? 2, 4, 6. I think I can share. No, I mean, I need to break out this room because now we are 8 in this room. So let me assign Fabio and what was your partner? It doesn't matter who will be your next
Angelica.
partner, right?
Okay.
Christine.
I was with Aliona.
You were with Aliona. Okay.
So we could go on with the same person because we just started.
Oh, sure, no problem. Okay, hold on. So Aliona and Christine. Then next, Fabio and
Angelica.
Angelica.
Yeah.
And then who else? Let me see. Let's see. Nathan and Dimitri. Guys, later I will shuffle you guys because I want to talk each of you. All right? So you will come back to the main room and then after talking to you and then I will assign you to other persons. Okay? So
How long can we now talk with this person?
Yes. Sure.
How long can we talk to this person?
Now?
Yes.
I'm not sure. Maybe just 10 minutes or yes. It depends on the questions, guys, how you respond to them. Okay? There you go. Enjoy.
Okay. So, should I continue my question?
Oh yeah, continue your speech. Your questions.
I was talking about the advantages of being emotionally challenged, and then I was just suddenly cut off. So I'll be continuing talking about this. So I think so if person who doesn't have a high IQ, this emotional intelligence, would be so rashly controlled by their emotions. When they talk, they just like they bring anything out of their mouth. They just talk anything they thought in their head at the first what's the word for that? Just immediately talk what they saw, what they think. Then they wouldn't think back. But I think if people who are being emotionally intelligent, they know how to control their mind, they know how to control their emotions, and they always think back. And they also have to consider others' feelings and how if the words will hurt others, if the words are too rude or reckless, they will always thought about this. So it's very easy and to keep a permanent relationship with others. So maybe if person who become intelligent, emotionally intelligent, they have a very good relationship with other people. So I think that is the advantages.
Yeah, that's true. Exactly, Goyo. You have to listen or your emotion, you have to control your emotion before you react. When someone's angry, try to pause and think first before you say it because once you say quickly, then you can't control your emotion. You just say it and then without thinking maybe that person might offended or angry at you, so that causes a trouble. How about Aseta? Aseta, are you still here, Aseta?
Hello, good evening to all of you guys.
Sure.
I'm here and I was listening to you, and I don't exactly know what the point of view of you guys about this topic. And so I'm listening to you. I'm still listening to you. According to me,
Yes, continue, Aseta. Aseta, just
hello,
continue. Yes,
am I
sometimes.
audible?
Yeah, sometimes you're lost. We can't hear you. Just continue. Now you're audible.
Okay. Emotional intelligence is just four different four different states of mind for me. So I would like to express my idea. After listening to you guys, I don't really know what the point of view about regarding this topic. So I prefer listen first and then express my idea. And the connection is also kind of weak here.
Oh, sure. Okay, so you can listen to us, and then when you want to say something, just raise your hand. All right?
Of course.
Okay, so no problem. So what is the second question? Are you good at reading nonverbal communication? So nonverbal communication, for example, if someone like slouching or feeling not really good. So what about how do you react that person? How about Guya? Are you good at reading nonverbal communication? Like someone's
Yeah,
angry,
I
but
think I'm good at.
you can feel it.
Reading one's emotions, even if it's not on their face. I could say if someone is feeling sad, maybe they don't talk too much. They're being silent, or they don't give you any feedback if you ask them questions. They're being kind of like so cold. It's like being so very cold and keeping distance from you. Maybe that person is a little bit less secure, or maybe they're just they don't want to talk to you too much. Maybe they want to keep a distance from you. So you can feel if their feelings to you. So for people who are keeping distance to me, maybe I'll just do the same thing. So
yeah,
I don't know if
exactly, right? Yeah, when the people don't really talk to you and then don't really respond to your message, so you also tend to distance from them.
Yeah, I don't want to being like annoying to them because they already keep distance from me. So I don't want to be like annoying person, always harass them. So I'll just keep distance from them. But if the people being talkative and always polite and talk nicely to me, I'll just think maybe that person, maybe we share some comments, we share some interest, maybe we can talk more about anything we like. Yeah. So, but I always make sure that if I talk something that maybe kind of attacked to that people's personality, and maybe they just a lot of people will just change their emotion, change their expressions on their face immediately. So I can tell if they're happy or not. If they're not happy, I'll just stop.
Thank you very much, Guyo. Okay, so next question. How do you respond when people treat you badly? Do you treat them in the same way? Aseta? Aseta, are you still there?
Hello, I'm still there. And
When people treat you badly, so do you treat them in the same way or how do you treat them? They're saying that when people are proverbs. There's a proverbs that if someone throws you stone, you should throw them or her or him bun or bread. Have you read that kind of proverbs? Go you? When
I'm sorry?
when someone throws you a stone, you throw them bread. Have you heard that one? That means
It's from the, I think that is from the Bible.
Oh, from
right?
yes, the Bible. Yes.
It says if someone slap your left face, you give them your right face.
Yeah, that's right.
I never do that.
You never
I never
do
do that.
So
No. 'cause
how do you
I think
react when someone
if they
treat
slap
you badly?
they slap my face, I slap their face.
You slap them too.
Yeah, I slap back.
Oh yes. You can't control your emotion.
It depends. Depends on what kind of situations. If that person is really close to me, like my family members, I'm that kind of person. I don't know if you have that same feelings. Like when we're talking to our family members, we're not like being so polite. We're
Right.
sometimes showing real emotions to giving them our genuine feelings, so that maybe that's why people says maybe we hurt our family members more than to the outsiders. So it depends. If I have argument with my family members, I always talk something really heartbreaking. I don't know. When I talk, then I feel so bad. I'm so sorry about it. But the relationship between our family is different. It's very magic. It's like a magic. We always repair our relationship just automatically. It doesn't need to say sorry. It's just when I maybe fight with my grandma, fight with my mom, I talk back to them and I break their heart. But after a day, they just start to talking to me and ask me, what do you want to eat? Do you need my help? I never apologize to them. But if I have a really big argument with my friend, maybe we'll just don't talk for a month or for half a year like that.
Oh, it's bad, right?
Our feelings, maybe I thought, we used to be really good friends, but just suddenly we become enemies just because little things.
Exactly, guys. That's true. It's normal because we're humans, and because of our pride and ego, and then we can't control this emotion, and then it takes a year for your friends that you don't talk. It's not good attitude because we don't know how long, because we're here on earth, we don't know how our life ends, right? So it's not good if you stay hatred with that person. So it's better if you can forget and forgive. So that's better. And then just yeah. Exactly. How about Alyuna? Where is your partner?
I don't know. Maybe she didn't understand that we need to return to the main room. I don't know.
I see. Because I asked you to return to the main room because I want to talk to you, and then Goyo, I supposed to assign her to the room number 3, but she left. Maybe she doesn't know how to do it. Anyway, Goyo, you stay here. Okay, Alyona, so you can choose this question and then you can share your opinion. Any questions from 1 up to 10? Let me see. You read first.
I choose maybe, let it be 5th. What are the advantages of being emotionally intelligent? I think that being emotionally intelligent is maybe good way to deal with this difficult world, with this difficult situation. You know, since February, we're in horrible situation in my country, and maybe first week was too hard for me, but then I realized that my life and life of my kids depends mainly from me, and I try to deal with my emotions, with my thoughts, with my fears, and I can say that I was successful because my kids they are okay, they are not scared when we have this like great attacks. They stay calm because I was calm at that moment when everything started. Yeah, yes, at the night when they were on their beds, I was like shocked. I couldn't deal with my emotions, but then step by step, I understood that I need to deal with all these horrible things. I need to calm down, and I need to save my kids calm. And it helped me very much. So we can we can we can deal with our emotions, we can deal with the other people, and don't let them influence on our life, on our emotion, because they can be angry, they can have bad mood or something like that, and we don't need to let them influence on our emotions, on our like life. Yeah. And what else? Being emotionally intelligent, I think we can we are able not to divide this world just on black and white, and we can see other different ways to escape from some situation, to see something in other side, from other side. Yeah. And I think it's easy to live when you understand your emotions, your feelings, and yourself.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Alyona. And you survived, because I can't imagine that the situation in your country until now you're struggling, and then but you're still here and yeah, it's so fascinating. And then you still keep learning, even though there's some trouble in your country, you don't really care about it, and then you're still calm. So you are totally emotionally intelligent, I would say.
Yes, I hope.
Yes, I'm sorry about your country. I hope the war is over soon.
Yes.
Goyo, is it okay? I will assign you to room number 5.
Okay.
I will assign you to room number 5.
Okay.
Okay, so there you go. I will call to another. I will move to Dimitri's to the main room, and then later I will call another because we cannot. I mean, if we have many participants in the main room, you don't have chance to talk, right? So that's why. And also, I want to listen to your opinion, so that's why I do this kind of exercises or strategy, so you can express your opinion as well and talking with me, and we can also share ideas together. So what is next question? What is that? Actually, we talk about number 3, and now what about number 4? When you fail, do you often beat yourself up? Do you often blame yourself?
I tried to accept everything what happened to me like my experience, and not I don't see the purpose of blaming yourself. I can't I'm not able to like to change something in my past, so I just try to accept like results of my steps, my behavior, and maybe to make some like to understand how to deal with such situation in future, and like to accept that it's my experience. Okay, it was not bad, not good, just my experience.
Yeah, so when you fail, then just accept and learn from
Yes.
your mistakes and then move on and keep going. Yeah,
Yes,
because
yes,
if you blame yourself and then you stop doing it, then you won't succeed whatever you want to pursue or achieve.
yeah, you just stuck in some like point, and you don't have like energy to move on to start something new. It's not good, I think.
So, have you ever experienced that you failed and then you keep going, or you stop for a moment and then try to refresh yourself?
It's depend on situation. Yeah, if it's not something like strategy strategical, yeah. I try to move on. If it's something important, I like stop for a while, think over this situation, and go go ahead.
I see. All right. Anyway, I tried to call some participants to come back to the main room, but I think they
Maybe
don't know how to.
they have
They don't know how
interesting
to
conversation.
Oh yeah, I think so. And they don't want to miss their conversation with their speaking partner, so just let them. Anyway, we can keep talking. So, what is the next question, number 5? What are the advantages? I think we
We've
already
already
talked about
talked
it.
about this.
Yes.
Yes.
So in the video, what do you
I
you
didn't
haven't watched it?
No, I didn't watch this video.
Okay, so you just move on to
Seven.
next. 7. Do you
Yes.
think we should teach emotional intelligence to our kids?
Yes, I think it's very important to teach our children, and maybe my eldest son has in his school he has like a subject or lesson of emotional intelligence. And I can see that since he has started learning in this school, he improves like his emotional intelligence. He can explain, control himself, yeah, and he can explain what he feels. Because like teenagers, mainly they start crying, shouting when while like dealing with their parents. And now I can see that he can explain what he feels. He can explain what he wants to hear, what he wants to do, and what he doesn't like. Yeah. So yes, I think it's very important to teach our kids such thing like as emotional intelligence, because we wasn't such successful in our childhood to have such lessons from our parents in our schools. And now just being 40 years woman, I tried to learn it by myself with my psychologist. Maybe if I knew this years before, I would have been more like more confident and more successful in this life. I don't know.
Yeah, so especially kids nowadays, they often watch videos and then they can learn some bad things from watching or playing games. And like my daughter, when she's not in the mood, she tries to shout and angry. And then, yeah, I always tell her, or why are you shouting at me? I'm your mom, you should talk to me nicely. Yes, so you should teach your kids in that way. And I experienced just today, my friend, oh my goodness, her son always shouting at her. How come? And then she hits her son. So that's pretty bad. So I think we should aware of it and how to discipline as well our kids, because it's not good
Yes,
manner.
but before teaching our kids, we should like learn by ourselves.
First.
Yeah, because how we can teach them if we don't know how to how to behave, how to
Yeah.
deal with our emotions.
Yeah, because if you also always anger, then they can also adapt your behavior. So you as parents, then you should also be calm as well. When there's something wrong with your kids, okay,
Yes,
all
take a
right.
breath.
Oh, take a breath, and then what's wrong? What happened? And then say something in nice way. I think, guys, I need to close the room because we only have 8 minutes. So I want to see them first before the session is over. All right. Very nice talking with you, Alyona. Okay, maybe we can continue while they are coming back. So what is next question? Are you aware of your own feelings?
I think yes, but sometimes I face with some really difficult situation when I can lose control of my feelings. But in general, yes, I think I'm aware of my
your own feelings, right?
Feelings. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, you know if you're angry or not, you're happy. Of course.
Yes, and I can deal with my anger, with my like upset and being upset. Yeah, I can deal with these things, and I can like I can deal with these emotions.
Oh yes, guys, welcome back. Our time is just 6 minutes left, so that's why I need to close the room. So how was your conversation with your speaking partner? Let's see, Dimitris.
It was a very fruitful conversation, I would say. Both of my both of my interlocutors developed ideas very well. They were understandable, and we were in the same path, if I'm not mistaken. And we analyzed mostly the topic of emotional intelligence in education. How important emotional intelligence is in education and in a career path.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Glad that you had a great time talking with your partner. How about Nathan? Let's see, Nathan.
So Demetrius talked a little bit about our room. So it's a so special room. We are in three persons, Demetrius and Gu Yu. Gu Yu. I'm sorry. Gu Yu. Gu Yu. It's amazing conversation about emotional intelligence and education. So Demetrius has a lot of experience in this area. So our conversation was so fruitful, so meaningful, very important for at least for me. I learned a lot, and I could share my ideas and learn a lot with them, both of them.
All right. Thank you very much, Nathan. How about Guyu?
So I just joined like last 5 minutes of this conversation. So I shared of my loss. I lose my cool when I have teaching my students. I shared this one of my stories with them. Yeah. And I listened to their ideas about the emotional intelligence on educations, and they're very interesting. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much, Guyu. How about Maria Angelica? Maria Angelica? Oh, you're mute.
Sorry, I had a good conversation with Fabio. We shared our experience. And the last question here is very interesting because I asked him about like a man, if he thinks that that women and men are different in their feelings. And interesting because in my opinion, I think that the man and woman, we feel the same, but maybe we express differently, okay? But I don't know in your country, but we have here our opinion that the man is strong. Man doesn't cry. And when we are in front of a child or that they are crying about something that happened in school or with a friend, we say, no, come on, let us eat ice cream and forget this. But these feelings, bad feelings, are very important to feel and to express. And interesting when you talk about a man, and I could listen a man opinion, and it was a good experience that I had in front of Fabio's opinion about this.
Yeah, we could see the contrast there between a woman and a man perspective.
All right.
Yeah.
So how about Fabio? Fabio, you want to add something? Yes.
No, that was a great conversation with Angelica. We went through the questions, and lately on the last we talk about a little about our region. We live close to each other, so we are neighbor countries. So, we talk a little bit about that.
All right. Thank you very much, guys. I think we only have 1 minute. Yes. So thank you very much for today's meeting. Thank you for showing up, and glad that you are talking our topic, only our topic. You don't talk different topics. And I will be hosting next week meeting. So feel free to join me and we will talk another interesting topic. So thank you very much for joining, and I hope to see you next week.
Thank you, Lynn.
Yes.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Sure.
Bye-bye.
Yes, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye, Adeline.
See you.